Casablanca, 2019. The port stank of diesel, salt, and secrets. Daniel Reyes, known to the world as Kai Volkov, ex-Spetsnaz mercenary with a rap sheet longer than the Nile, leaned against a rusted shipping container, lighting a cigarette with steady hands. His file was flawless. Forged prison records from Minsk, scars from Chechnya, a reputation for silence and efficiency. The CIA had spent 18 months building him from scratch. His mission? Infiltrate the Obsidian Circle, a transnational syndicate trafficking everything from enriched uranium to stolen biotech, and answer one question: who inside the U.S. State Department is feeding them classified intelligence? And at the heart of it all sat Valeria Rostova, not the aging warlord they'd expected, not some scarred brute barking orders from a bunker. She was elegance wrapped in menace. Mid-40s, silver-streaked black hair pulled into a severe knot, eyes like glacier ice that could thaw into something dangerously close to warmth. She spoke 5 languages, quoted Rilke before ordering executions, and ran her empire from a restored riad overlooking the Medina, where jasmine bloomed over blood-stained tiles. Daniel got close fast, too fast. He saved her life during a botched arms deal in Tangier, taking a bullet meant for her shoulder, dragging her through gunfire like she weighed nothing. Afterward, in the dim glow of her study, she pressed a glass of Armenian brandy into her hand and said, "You don't flinch, Kai. Most men do when they see what I truly am." He almost told her then, "I'm not who you think I am." But he didn't, because when she looked at him, really looked, she didn't see a weapon. She saw a man who'd lost everything, and in that lie, something real began to grow. Nights blurred into something intimate, not just sex, though there was that, fierce and quiet, but conversations at 3 a.m. about dead poets, the weight of command, the loneliness of power. She confessed she'd built the circle not for greed, but because the world had burned her family alive during the Balkan purges. "I made sure no one could ever make me powerless again," she whispered once, tracing the scar on her ribs. He memorized her tells, how she tapped her ring when lying, how she never slept past 5 a.m., how she kept a single photo of her younger brother, the only person she'd ever loved unconditionally, locked in a wall safe behind a Monet print. And Daniel? He started forgetting his own cover story. The CIA handler, code-named Wren, grew impatient. Get the leak's identity, extract, burn the asset. But the only name Valeria ever gave was Janice, a ghost inside Foggy Bottom who'd warned her about drone strikes, compromised safe houses, even the date of a Senate subcommittee hearing. Then came the night everything shattered. Daniel found the encrypted drive hidden in her brother's photo frame. On it, audio files, bank transfers, and a voice he recognized instantly. Deputy Assistant Secretary Helen Cho, Wren's direct superior. He transmitted the data, mission accomplished. But as he packed his go-bag, Valeria stood in the doorway, pistol loose in her hand, face unreadable. "You were never Spetsnaz." Not a question, a verdict. He didn't deny it. CIA, 10 years deep cover. She laughed, a dry, broken sound. "All this time, I thought you were the one honest thing in my life." He was honest, he said, voice raw, "just not about my name." Silence stretched like a wire. Then she lowered the gun. "Go, before I change my mind." He should have left, but he turned back at the gate. "Come with me. Witness protection, new life." Her smile was sad, final. "Men like you save the world. Women like me are the world you're trying to save it from." 3 days later, news broke. Valeria Rostova died in a mysterious explosion at her riad. The Obsidian Circle collapsed. Helen Cho was arrested mid-flight. The CIA awarded Daniel a medal he never picked up. But 6 months later, in a rainy cafe in Lisbon, a woman with silver-streaked hair slid into the seat across from him. No makeup, no armor, just tired eyes and a cup of black coffee. "They faked my death," she said, Cho talked before they silenced her, said you protected me in your debrief, claimed I was coerced. Daniel's heart hammered. Why are you here? Because, she pushed a small envelope across the table, Janice wasn't just one person. There's another, higher, and I think they're coming for you. She stood to leave. Valeria, he reached for her hand. She let him hold it, just for a second. Next time, she murmured, don't fall in love with the devil you're sent to destroy. Then she vanished into the rain, and Daniel knew his mission wasn't over. It had just become infinitely more complicated.